Welcome to the Breaking the Barriers podcast. Brought to you by Resilience Mindset, a division of Justine Martin Corporation. This podcast is your front row seat to inspiration, empowerment, and real-life stories that will leave you in awe. Join our host Justine Martin, CEO and founder of Resilience Mindset, as we dive into the incredible lives of the 27 models featured in the groundbreaking community project, Breaking Barrier Stories Through the Lens. So grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and get ready for stories that will uplift, empower, and inspire.
Welcome to the show. Today we're joined by an inspiring couple, Ali and Matt Wakefield, whose journey together highlights the power of resilience, love, and adaptability in the face of disabilities. Ali has faced significant health challenges, living with a disability that has profoundly impacted her daily life. Despite these obstacles, her unwavering positivity and determination to thrive has been a shining example of strength and perseverance. Matt has also navigated his own disability, demonstrating remarkable adaptability and a steadfast commitment to living a full and meaningful life. Together they have shown that challenges can be overcome with love, teamwork, and a shared sense of purpose. As they prepare to take ownership of a family business, Ali and Matt are proving that disabilities do not define what's possible. Their vision for the future and their passion for making a difference in the community are an inspiration to all who meet them. Today, they join us to share their story on how they've tackled life challenges head-on, supported by each other, and built a life filled with hope and determination. Please join me in welcoming Ali and Matt to the show.
Hi guys, how you going?
Good, thank you.
You've just had your photos done. How was that?
Scary.
Amazing. You're like chalk and cheese. Yeah, you loved it out? Yeah. Yeah, take you back to your modelling days. Yeah. Yeah, it did. What about you, Matt? What didn't you like about it?
Smiling.
You don't like smiling much?
No, I don't like smiling.
So tell us a little bit about you, about both of you.
We're married.
How long have you been married for?
Nearly a year, over the 15th.
By the time this is launching, you will have been married about 14 months.
Yep, and we will have finally gone on our honeymoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you haven't been on the honeymoon yet?
No.
No?
No.
So it's not official yet then?
No. No.
And what are your disabilities?
I've got ADD.
Yeah.
Yep. Spelling is something that I struggle with all the time. And talking in sentences, obviously, when I'm typing, and getting angry very easy.
Yeah.
Yep. Aggressively.
Don't mind about that.
Yeah.
I'm his mother-in-law. Al?
I've got dyslexia.
Yeah. Central auditory processing, dyspraxia,
And
passive ADHD.
ADHD.
Okay, so you guys work?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So you're running your own little businesses and you're working for me
Yep.
as well. How's that been?
Full on. Yeah, full on.
Very good.
It's fun.
Because you both had trouble getting jobs
Yeah.
because of your disabilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just in and out of bottle shops for me, and yeah, it's more.
As in working in and out of bottle
Yeah,
shops.
yeah, not buying. Yeah, not buying. Yeah, I don't know, and I enjoy being outdoors. I didn't like being cooped
So you're
up in
showing
gardening and mowing, landscaping, yeah, rubbish removal. So I'm outdoors mainly all the time, and then all these plants and stuff, obviously. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
takes care of my indoor plants.
Yep.
What about you, El?
I do cleaning and I do art for the wellness classes on a Thursday.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And so we've interviewed a few of your clients
Yes.
already. So it's a big project involving all of my businesses in this project as well.
Are you loving the podcast so far? Imagine the possibilities if you had Justine Martin guiding you through your writing journey. Whether you're crafting your next big book or perfecting a personal project, Justine's expertise can elevate your work. Don't miss out on the chance to work with a seasoned pro, ready to take your writing to the next level. Message us today and let's make your writing dreams come true.
So what are some of the challenges that you've faced and how do you overcome them? So before we go into that question, you've actually got children with disabilities as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
So you're parents of children with disabilities, but you've got disabilities yourself. So that's been hard in navigating all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So what challenges have you faced?
Chase has been the main one. Just trying to learn what's right, what's wrong, and how his mood is affected, I guess, when he wants something and you say no. We used to just think he was just being a typical child and chucking a tantrum, as you know. And then, his food.
It's very sensory.
Yeah, sensory. Like he used to always not want his hands dirty. Play-Doh. He'd eat things and you'd tell him not to, and then he'd be eating it anyway. And
I remember a little girl that used to eat soap, and I could never leave soap lying around.
Yeah, well,
she'd be eating it by the cakeful.
Well, he started eating. He started eating Play-Doh again the other night. We made it for him. We said, "Don't eat it." And then I walked in the kitchen, and Ellie goes, "What's that in your mouth?" And he's like, "Nothing." And she goes, "Did you eat the Play-Doh?" And he's like, he wouldn't look. And then I'm like, "What's in your mouth?" He's like, "Nothing." I'm like, "Show me your mouth." And he's like, wouldn't open it. So he doesn't like taking no for an answer. He wants to do it. He challenges you in every way. I
know someone else like that too.
But I've also got a cousin that's got autism, Jake. You've met Jake.
Yes.
Sort of looking back to what he was like as a little kid to sort of what Chase is. There's a lot of similarities, if that's the word. Because like with the cars, as you know, lining them all up and stuff, we knew something was there, but
Routines.
I still didn't want to accept it when he got diagnosed, obviously, because you think something's wrong with your child, and it took a while for me.
So what about you guys with your lives? I mean, Matt, you're in nearly your mid-30s, and Ellie, you're late 20s. How have you faced your disabilities over the last 3 decades?
I hid mine pretty well. Yeah, didn't really.
Why do you think you did that?
Because I used to get bullied a lot at school. I used to have classes, so it was just something that I buried deep down and didn't like talking about. So I just acted like I didn't have anything wrong with me. I refused to take Ritalin, which I was prescribed from mum, and then they finally gave it to me, and I can remember the mood swing where it actually helped me. But then it made me feel like a zombie too, because I knew inside I didn't feel like who I was. And then I just sort of gradually grew with it and got better and sort of.
So what age did you stop taking Ritalin?
So I was diagnosed, I think, when I was in year 5, I reckon it was, and then I was using it year 5, 6, and then as soon as I got to high school, I was like, no, I'm not doing it. So then, going into high school, it's a lot more bullying then, and I was copping it at primary school. So I chucked my glasses too. I meant to wear them, got rid of them, haven't really worn them either. So it was just more.
Do you think that helped?
They do definitely. I sometimes have to get my phone and zoom it in just to look at things in the dark in the room and stuff. So I turn everyone's brightnesses up on their phone, even Ellie's. Ellie's will be dull and I've got to turn it right up. So it would help, but then I've been told by the Vic roads that I'm not allowed to wear them to drive. So it doesn't make sense. But I don't know. It's still in my mind when I wear them. I just think of the names I was called, so I just don't like putting them on.
As you get older, you probably.
Yeah, I will gradually give in and have to wear them, but. It's still something.
Closer you get to that 40-year-old.
Yeah, well, I know my eyes are starting to give up on me now, so yeah.
Yeah, and what about you, Elle?
I used to wear glasses, so I used to get called 4 eyes. I struggled a lot in school with that part, so I hated going to school.
Getting your diagnosis was hard when you were a child, and that had a major impact on your schooling as well. So in WA, they wouldn't recognise that you had a disability, where I knew that you weren't quite right, if that's the right way to put it. And then when we came over here, when you were in year 9, you were assessed, and that's when it all came about. And then we got some teaching aids for you, and you started to really improve with your learning capabilities then. And we got glasses for you, and things changed. So with your disabilities, I mean, I know that you both suffer with anxiety from it.
Yeah.
Anything else that's majorly impacted in your lives?
Mine used to be speaking like what we're doing now, or even even just speaking to people in general. But then I guess getting into the hospitality through the bottle shops made me realise that I enjoyed talking to people and listening to their stories, and that's how I formed a bond with a few of my NDIS clients that we're now pretty close friends and stuff and hang out a lot. So pulled me out of there.
Opened your world.
Yeah, to a new thing, and I found something that I really enjoy. So I want to branch out and help people with disabilities too now. And
what are some of your proudest achievements?
Kids, obviously. Working.
And you got a tribe between the two of you?
Yeah, 4. Yeah, 4. Getting married, I guess that was one of the biggest ones.
Yeah.
And then going to your awards nights to see some of your things, opening our eyes to see that we can potentially be there as accepting awards one day if we're half as good as what you are, I guess. But yeah, it's
Most definitely, and you're not letting your disability stop you in any way.
No.
Teaching your kids that.
There's no
disability. You can still go out and do day-to-day life.
You just got to keep repeating it. If you muck it up, keep going and keep pushing forward and be positive, I guess. And
listen to your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
She tells you to get stuff off Facebook.
Yeah, that too. You have bad days, and then the next day is always positive, change the next day.
Have you ever thought about writing your own book? Join the Morpheus Publishing Writing Group program and turn your dream into reality. Contact Morpheus Publishing today and start your journey to becoming a published author.
What things about disabilities do you wish people think that they're false, or the image around disability?
Yeah, don't hide it. I guess
Be proud.
Be proud of it. Don't let it hold you down and be miserable like I did for all my childhood, because I wish that I'd met someone like you earlier that would have opened my eyes to realise that people can have disabilities and you can't tell. Like I used to think someone with a disability was someone like Jake with autism, and there's people that are like Joe, for instance, has broken his back. And that's his disability.
He's in this project.
He's in here. Yeah, he is. The
disabilities come in all different shapes and forms and ages and genders.
Some of them you can't see. Some of them are inside their body. You can't see them. So.
One of the themes coming through from a lot of the other speakers has been kindness, to treat everyone
the same.
with kindness and the same.
My dad always told me to treat people how you want to be treated, and that's
And that doesn't often happen with people with disabilities.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not treated the same.
No, exactly.
They're the most vulnerable members of society.
They get taken advantage of, people, use them.
Yeah. So how do you find joy and fulfillment in your daily lives?
Seeing people smile when with me when I'm doing the gardening and stuff, and someone that, for instance, in a wheelchair, I got a lady called Deb, and she's in a wheelchair and she's can't walk or anything, and seeing her come out and see her garden after I've weeded it, and she's like, oh my God, this is amazing, I wish I could do it, and just, seeing them smile to realise that, just because they're in a wheelchair doesn't mean they can't get people to come help them, because at the end of the day, if she was doing it for me, I'd be, very thankful too, so,
what hobbies or activities are you passionate about?
Football for me, and kids football too.
I was weightlifting, loved it. Went to the gym.
Do you think you'll go back to it one day?
Yeah, maybe one day.
So you represented Australia in weightlifting?
Yeah.
Came third in the world?
Yeah.
For Olympic weightlifting?
Yeah, for the Youth Olympics.
So we never put you in a different sport because of your disabilities. You were put into mainstream sport and mainstream modelling and everything else that you did. We never treated you any different than your brother. You went into Army Cadets as well.
I hated that.
That was an effort to get her there, I must say. We conscripted you for 1 year.
Yes.
Yeah. And then at the end of that 1 year, she goes, oh, can I go back and do it again? No.
Yeah, waste of money.
No. So, who are your role models or sources of inspiration in your lives?
Mum.
Yeah, you'd be one of them. Obviously my mum, for what she's been through in her life with my dad. My dad lost his legs with her and they went through all that. And then obviously Dean, which is your partner, that come into the lives of all of us and changed everyone's lives in the short time we all knew him, So I look up to all of them. Got them both tatted on my legs, so that'd be the inspirations.
And you, El?
Same as Matt.
Yeah.
You, Jenny, Dean.
Yeah.
Your brother, obviously, for what he's done, Zach. Yeah.
It's good to have inspirational people in your life and role models.
Yeah, it is, and that's what we're teaching Riley, Macy, Chase, and Cooper now. Like Macy at the start wanted to play footy, and I was a typical male. You're not playing footy, you're a girl, and she's blown that away now. So, and she said to me last night that she just wanted to make us proud, and so which is pretty cool. And she's excited. She's asked to play netball now because she knows that your mum did. So
let's share that She's won 5 best.
5 best and fairest in her first 5 games, and they still don't believe she's never played football. And I can't.
kicked 2 goals.
Yeah, and she's kicked 2 goals already. She's now been asked to play up from under 10s, which is what she's at. They want her in the under 12s and potentially playing under 14s. But obviously,
She'll be in Waffle.
yeah, she's definitely going to be. She's definitely, because out of the Wakefields, like she's definitely got the skill talent that was in Grandpa and my dad and obviously me. It's all into her, and Riley started going right too. So it's good seeing them have a smile, and we're going down watching them on a Saturday morning rather than just being a family sitting at home. We're getting out and about. So
it's important to get into the community, which you think.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
want us. They want us. They've asked us if we can do a sport that they can come watch. So I'm looking at maybe basketball on a weeknight now instead of going to play football where I used to go country footy down the track. So I'll maybe play something a bit local so Riley can watch that, and they can
Now we want to
cheer
go
us
back
on.
to Wakefield.
Yeah, and then Macy can cheer Ellie on. So.
Oh, that's good. So what message would you like to share with the world through this project?
Don't let your disability hold you back. Yeah.
Yeah. What's yours, Al?
Be proud of what you've got.
Yeah.
Proud of what you've got. Yeah. And why was it important for you to participate in this project?
To try and let young people like us, I suppose, because a lot of people our age, as we just said, hide their disability and are ashamed of it. Try and let the young people out there know that
Don't be ashamed of it.
we're successful. We're in a business, kids juggling the work life, and don't let it hold you down.
And with kids with disabilities.
Yeah, and kids with disabilities. Don't let it hold you down. The world is your oyster, I guess, as they say.
Yeah.
And, you can make it what you want. But,
Al, would you agree?
Yep.
Any other reasons? Not because your mother told you had to.
Yeah, Mum.
Yeah, that too.
Mum booked us
Yeah.
in without us having a
Yeah.
question. Shame.
And we've picked our own goals. Like we want to eventually own our own home. Like and obviously, COVID's stopped that for put a G on that for a lot of people. But we can still try and build to it and
100%.
go from there. Like
It's nice to have those big goals. In your life. Yeah. Well, thanks guys for participating. I know it wasn't easy for either of you to get in front of the camera today, but I think you've done quite well. Thanks.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Breaking the Barriers. We hope these stories inspired you as much as they inspired us. Stay connected and keep the conversation going by following us on social media at Resilience Mindset. We'd love to hear your thoughts and see how these stories resonate with you. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast today so you never miss an episode. Together, let's continue to celebrate resilience, diversity, and the power of storytelling. Until next time, stay strong, stay inspired, and keep breaking those barriers.